Hey, what is going on, guys? So today we gonna be covering 6 strategies for improving your level of self-discipline. Now before we get into the nitty-gritty, I do wanna take a brief moment to define what exactly self-discipline is. Self-discipline is about into resistance, taking action in spite of how you feel, living a life by design, not by defeat. But most importantly, it's acting in accordance with your thought, not your feelings. Put another way, motivation is your overall level of desire to do something, whereas discipline is your ability to do it regardless of how you feel. You can see now how important self-discipline is. It building that baseline that allow you to act in accordance with your long-term goals. So with the being said, let's cover 6 important strategies for building your self-discipline. First of all, only focus on identity. To put it simply, when you are trying to change your behavior, forget about the goal you are trying to achieve, the external outcome, and instead focus on the change in identity you want to happen. This is the concept that read about in James Clear's book Atomic Habit, which is highly recommended by the way. And there is this passage near the beginning of the book that really encapsulates it well. Imagine 2 people registering a cigarette when offer a smoke. The first person says, "No thanks, I am trying to quit." But this person still believes that they are a smoker who is trying to be something else. They are happening to their behavior will change while carrying around the same belief. Now the second person exactly declined by saying, "No thanks, I am not a smoker." It's a small difference, but the statement signals a shift in identity. Smoking was a part of their former life, not their current life. They no longer identify as someone who smokes. So the general idea here is that once you are embrace a change in your identity, you are gonna find yourself along in alignment with that change. And if you are wondering why exactly this happened, all right, we go for the second number tips, that is the create reminders. So we will discuss about the create reminders. All right, strategy number 2 is to frequently remind yourself of why you are being disciplined in the first place. At the end of the day, we have a strong why for our actions if we want to do them consistently. And every time I think about this concept, I am reminding of a story about the actor Jim Carrey, and it goes like this happened. He had arrived in Hollywood and he was still kind of why he was working so hard, what he was working towards, and those of something that you might find every helpful to do so as well. Try writing down your goals as the identity or the identity you wanna assume that putting maybe on a strictly note next to your desk or by your computer, so you can see it every single day and know that this is why I am building my self-discipline. This is the reason for all the work I am putting in now. We discuss about the third strategies, embrace discomfort and embrace the resistance you feel towards doing something that takes hard work or that's unpleasant. Just like going to an actual gym and lifting weight makes you better at lifting weight in the future and able to lift more weight of your next time you go in. Every time you embrace discomfort, you are essentially doing a rep of the that is self-discipline, because it is a skill that can be learned. It is a muscle that can be built over time. Target the fundamental. Okay, we are on the item number 4 of our list, which is to target the fundamental first. And by the fundamentals I mean the biological necessity of life your sleep, your nutrition, your exercise habits. These are all crucial to pay attention to because the body brain that handles executive fundamentals, the part that regulates your desires and your impulses, requirements a lot of energy and regular rest of function at peak level. Always remember that you are first and foremost collection of biological system, all of which require the right input. And I know it's easy to picture the brain as separate from all these things, but the brain needs rest and it needs exercise and it needs right balance of nutrition just as the rest of your body does. And that brings us to our fifth item on the list in meditation. Meditation, a 2030 study of the Stanford University showed that people who want thought compassion training, which was, and that brings us to our fifth item on the list of the, and that brings us to our fifth. And that brings us our fifth item on the list is meditation. In fact, a 2003 study of the Stanford University has showed that people who want through companion training, such was a specified meditation program, were better able to regulate their emotions afterwards. And this is crucial for remaining disciplined and being able to make rational decisions. Now, an easy way to get started would be by using guided meditation, which you can use thought apps like Headspace and Calm or Thought May free videos here on the YouTube. But the form of the meditation that I have always practiced, which I think I better for the development of self-discipline especially, is a form of what's called Zazen meditation. Zazen meditation is the meditation which is simply sit and concentrate